Minnesota. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. On the return, here's Myles Price. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there. He's got to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Meanwhile, here's Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on the first down play.
Aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. He's going to get a few here, locked down at the 33-yard line.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. With the gun, here's Murray. It's caught by Jefferson. They're going to be set up with a 1st down. Nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Vikings with some bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this race.
I think this is too far. Get this guy started. Because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races.
this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be. Thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
The
now
kicker
the
on
PAT
for the
try
point
coming
after.
up. Right down the
The
middle.
kick
It's
is
good.
good.
And the Panthers are scoring 7 in a row, but it's time to get early.
We go from Darius out, we're ready to grab them. Take you to the front. I want the money to cash the move like a
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here's Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their
The
own 20.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. They'll give it to Mason. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard.
Mason, ball carrier.
That's the kind of yardage that's going to kill this team for your first play. But these plays you a little bit brings it stick, and the second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snap a knife, bang, drink, stop.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. First carry here for Aaron Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup. They need the same now here on third down.
You don't have great success on first down. It's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Murray to throw here on third. That was incomplete. Couldn't hang on for the contact.
T.J. Hawkinson.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch.
It's fourth down.
4th and 4
Johnny
coming up.
Hecker in punt formation.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Here's room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the first. They have him back there, Brock, because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And in my opinion, Parker, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
I'm with you because it is so hard.
is
I mean,
good.
it takes instincts, it takes intangibles, it takes chance. I think of Dante Hall and Devin Hester and those guys, they make it look easy at times, and it is not easy, especially in a house game.
On the return, here's Price. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Kyler looking to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. That's complete inside. 5-yard line.
Jefferson. It's a pickup of 46 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. This is Mason on second down. That's no way to treat the reigning Conference Player of the Week as they dump him for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of
Some
scrimmage.
immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Murray on third down. We'll get this to Jefferson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Defense is finally surrendering that completion. If it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And it ends up a good return for him.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Tighten up. Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison. Ready?
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down on the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
50 Bison. 50 Bison. Ready?
Throwing it on second down. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their early lead to 13. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in some...
Snaps a little slow, and the kick is blocked. He takes it into the end zone, so an unlikely play, and they add another 2 to the lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. He's got a lane up past the 30.
The Vikings take over
He gets it out past the 35-yard line.
36-yard
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Mason will try this one at the gut. He powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Simply, they stayed on schedule for the running. More, nothing less. Let's see it.
Second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Murray looking to throw. Into the hands of Jefferson. Complete. This play goes well. He is stopped before he can get that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
For Ty Felton.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They are going to go. Here's Murray. That's caught down the marker. Running down the left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Vikings making a 9-point game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring kick to the game. One after try good by Eichel. And the Vikings get
Makes the
back
score
in
Panthers 22.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. There's the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. To the 30. Gets it to the 15. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 14-point game here in the 1st.
Feed the beast. 2nd time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers lead by 15 now.
29. Vikings 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit, and he's down shy of the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. And that is the end of our first quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
Kill!
Give to Mason. Unable to get away from that tackle. Game on 2nd down.
He's brought down.
Hey, that's a run that's home up on the stat sheet. You see a bigger play on the ground later on. Largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Go.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He puts him there on the deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
On the play.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it. Laid it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
2-2.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And again, it's Jefferson. And he goes down the 10-yard line. Still going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. And that right there is the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Goes out of the pocket quick. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings trim the lead down to 9. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Record on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. The Vikings take 1 score. One's fielded at the 40-yard line. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37. 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
19. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's complete, David Njoku. He's taken down until he reaches that 45-yard line.
17 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Pushing one of the tight ends.
1st down, Panthers.
Shotgun hands off here for Jenkins. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down, but you can't get stuff like that in the run game.
It's a gain of 10. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Got me rings. It's got me rings. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Come on, come on. Ready, ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed into the pocket. That's complete on the right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. It's ready to go.
It's a gain of 47 yards.
That's good. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 9-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers lead by 14. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a missing on the point after. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. On the return, here's Price. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
2-2. Hey.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he carries it in for a touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game at the first edge. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
You saw me, Chuck. You know I love celebrating the run. You know I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate and they run away. Doesn't mean you're lost. It's the drive. It's still just celebrating.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Go.
Throwing now off the play action. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
A gain of
One
41
thing we don't
yards on
have
the
in
play.
football is we don't have that radar. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength.
19 Tiger. 19
Now
Tiger.
they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
1st down, play action. It is cut left side. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend. The other side, defensively, you got to get that skill player. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
She trying to show me something. I got frozen days. Me my girl like Ring spike on crazy until the sun up. Be worried about that.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Price to 25 to end it.
0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky. Two.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. First down. No gain. First down run.
This offense has left some ground to make up here on 2nd down. That drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Yeah.
Running once more with Mason. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down partner. They're sent backwards.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle.
Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
That's one. I know sauce. Hey, Ace. Hey, Larry.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Just incomplete.
Intended for Justin
Trying to find
Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and
Johnny
long.
Hecker in punt formation.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Hey, ready.
Jenkins up the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. The touchdown inside the 35-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Panthers first.
Good for a Panthers.
More often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play.
31-yard line.
Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Trap 60. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Caught by the tight end, running up corner. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. David Njoku, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check. Let's give catch.
This kick is good.
Check. And finally gets finished that drive on and celebrated the homeboys.
Vikings 28.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought
Take over
down.
first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Here's Murray, first and 10. Pocket is Murray. The drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
And 18.
When they were in our
At the
defensive meetings this
23-yard
week, that's
line.
exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
19.
Judkins running between the tackles. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
The ball carrier.
I think we got to be careful. I'll raise my hand. I think that play was just enough of
2 yards.
Because what can happen from that
It's
tape
second and
is you put
8.
some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road to what looked like a very clean play.
Has him on a quick hitter. There he is. He's near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
It's a gain of 11.
11 on
And
the
the
play.
Panthers
And that's going to
first
bring up a
down.
Carolina first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Warrior 70.
From the gun, Judkins. He dodged the tackle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
14 more yards.
18.
That's another Panthers first down.
19 Lions.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. His first real mistake, that's intercepted. Will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead brought, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. One took it all.
There's a moving out there. Let's work on the defense to start this drive out. It's a set on the first play.
Brings up second
If the
and
word
18.
safety was used, it's not in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this second half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
Short pass brought in. And he is pushed out after he gets it all the way up towards midfield. It's a huge pickup on
Gain
the
of
play.
43
And
yards.
the Vikings are going to have a first
And
down.
the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson.
Murray's
And he
pass
drives this across
complete
midfield and
to
down into
T.J.
enemy
Hawkinson.
territory.
It's
That's
a
not a
gain
big
of
completion
5.
on a stat
Brings
sheet.
up
That's a
second
big
and 5.
contested, what I
At the
call
Panthers'
gritty plays right there.
47-yard line.
And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They're going play action. It's Murray. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Grant Delpit into picking up. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. pressured by that pick. He's throwing again. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Panthers.
Pick up of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
17 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
18, Rattler, 8.
To throw here on first down. Defender runs wide as the ball drops, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away. What's next?
This is one down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11.
And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
First down.
With that down the distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first and the did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Doug Case headed right. Along this sideline, inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, it is so refreshing to see these running backs with all their space tailors. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge of that green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Hand off to the back. Cancel that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane, and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
McDonald is taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. So a tough spot now. This is third and 9. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it is good. No problems there. It's on shorter attempts. The advantage now sits at 24.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Making some progress here. It's a good look on the front. He gets this to the 33.
Their own 33-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. We'll start with a give to Jones. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He's got it to him yet again. And that one is caught. 15 there.
A gain of 15 yards
for Minnesota.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing here, Murray. That one is incomplete. He'll hit out with the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You're paid to make yards and contact.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What's coming here, Brock? It's Murray. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
2-2. Sure.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. This one's to Hawkins in the right. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup to 12.
That is pretty unbelievable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. First takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That's much too high. Incomplete. Touchdown there. So it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2-2.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Taking the right throw. He's confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Murray on 3rd down. That is once again incomplete. Consecutive incompletions and push that to 4th down.
It's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Buys time, rolling right. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the out route. Takes past the 35. Big chunk with a nice 21 yards.
It's a gain
Let's go
of
for the Panthers
41
first.
yards.
We've set it down from 37.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. Gain 11 on that play. That's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Panthers,
Every offense in this league is looking for a gain of 11 and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle tries to meet him in the hole.
It's a foot race. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers continue piling it on here in the 4th.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. Panthers go down yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Tyler with a chance to run it here. It's a 4-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some 32-yard defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Kyler to throw. Ryan Tankelton. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to a move at 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Here we
line.
go. Ball at the 44. Murray here on 1st down.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it's second down.
10.
Green.
Murray. And he makes the right. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards
That's
to
a
go.
major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Third and long. Good throw. The left side brought in Martin Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Desperation time here on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Graham Delpit in the pick it up. And the Panthers are going to have their 2nd interception of the season.
Turnover on downs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go.
We'll go play action. Headed out right. He's running with it. And he gets level 6 before he reaches the ball.
That's the same thing. Keep this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18, 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw. He was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number 12.
No luck finding his receiver that time.
Brings up
And now it's
3rd
3rd and
down
short.
and 2.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of Steve avoid the quarterback. Now it's all in the Think of how many Buckers defense fans come upfield. Recruits that whole defense to stop that run.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
So I would have never said 20 years ago when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
What you got?
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. He goes. The Panthers got him. After one play, this driver might already be in trouble. Pushing back for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 41-yard line.
What? Two.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Forced out to his right. Hopkinson wheels it in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Escapes the pocket. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Go on, Rick.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Check.
Desperation time here. And That one's caught by Jefferson. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His fourth total score of the game.
The Vikings possessions now 24 points.
Here's Rodgers set to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Ready, ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
On the play. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Making touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Go!
They're going to pass it here. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he's taken down as they very quickly get out first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the guys in the league. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's a give on first and goal. And they kick it into the end zone. They'll kick it out the line. Touchdown tonight.
19 Tiger, 19
No gain on the play. Leads to second
Look at this. He set up to throw it.
at the 3-yard
And they're not
line.
stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Panthers keep running away with this.
The
Now
kicker
they'll try
on
the
for
point
the point after.
The point after
The
splits the
kick
upright.
is good.
Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
66. Vikings 35.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
2-2.
Now Murray on the play fake. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Round begins with a rough first down there. To bring up second down.
It's now second and
This defense has been doing it all, not just the takeaways, but the pressure. And what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Go, 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 go.